rectify any kind of mistake that is being made. And I think that our Luo elder is a very close friend of Jaramogi. I know very well because I used to cook for them in that house. I used to cook for them. They are very good friends of Jaramogi. And now why would mistakes would be happening in Jaramogi's home and then they keep, mistakes are being made and they just keep quiet? Beryl cannot be buried like a small girl who never got married. Beryl cannot be brought back to her home as if she doesn't have children elsewhere. If she would be told to be taken to Zimbabwe, those people are welcoming her there because she is there. And if the Jogem wants their in-law to be buried next to her husband here, and she has been going there, I have witnessed, I have been there with her several times in the funerals in that home. There was a time she gave me money to go and make sure that the place, the compound is cleaned up. Tukafieka hiyo compound ikakuwa safi. When she came there, she found when the compound was very clean. I did all that. And if she was not a part and parcel of that home, why would she be spending her money there? And why would she be sitting down with the children that are left there? Ask Mr. Odhiambo Ambala. He's right there at the petrol station of his father. Ask him if they did not sit down and discuss about their mother, their stepmother to be buried in jail. That is their stepmother. And they love her. Jogemo hero bury la chieng. Korogi momio, you want to bury her in her father's home as if she never got married, as if she never had children elsewhere. Those women who are being buried next to the fence, on the fence of their father's home, those are desperate women that have been hanging around without getting married, without having. Those are the women that are being brought back to their home because they don't have anywhere else to go to. So I'm requesting you Luo elders, because getting hold of you becomes a problem to me. I'm only having a good voice to speak right now, but I'm distorted. I cannot walk. I cannot walk. I've been sick in this place here since mwezi wa sita. So I'm just requesting that Luo elders should sit down and analyze this issue about the burial of Beryl. Beryl cannot be buried in her home as if she's a woman who was just loitering around and has nowhere to put her head on. That is why her brothers should bring her back home. Yes, I'm her close relative. Yes, and I'm a best friend of hers. And I will not allow it that people are going to meander around with Beryl as if Beryl was just a useless woman. She's a prominent lawyer. And she's a woman who has been married by prominent people. She just did not marry people just like that. When Ambala died is when she married Tekera. She did not marry Tekera because Ambala was still alive that they had quarreled. No. She married Tekera when Ambala died. And when Tekera died, she stayed alone. She respected herself with her children now, and she was staying alone without anything. She has her properties. Now, what is wrong by taking her back to her home? Next to her first husband. That is the first husband that married her. Sasa me, I'm requesting those Luo elders and our fellow Luos that whatever you people are trying to do in Oginga Odinga's home, it is very bad. It is the first scenery that a man leaves his own home to go and be buried back into his father's home. That is a shock to everybody else. Now again, a daughter who is a prominent woman is now being taken like a useless woman to be buried next to the fence. No, that is not going to happen. Forcefully we'll do it. Lakini I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Mary Juma Nyarudima and Oginga Kudinga, they will come out in a full swing. Na mtakuja umwa na nyuki. Nyuki takuja umwa nyinyi. Wale watu wanafanya vitu kama hiyo, na watoto wenyu vile vile watakuwa the same. Wale wanafanya watoto wao vile vile watakuwa the same. Vile mnataka kufanyia Beryl, hata nyinyi watoto wenyu watafanywa the same. So you better give Beryl her right. Give her a right and let her children also rejoice and be happy that their mother is respectedly buried. Siete anapitishwa kwa fence kama mwanamke yule useless. No, that cannot happen. Refuse. Mary Juma left me there to look after that home, and she told me very clearly, tell them if they refuse to listen to Anyango, that they will see it with their own eyes. Now I'm telling you now that put Beryl in her right place, and if you have refused, you are going to see it with your own eyes. Hiyo nimewambia bure. Madam Aida, you have also girls. Don't treat your in-law in this kind of manner. Ni winjiriko diwori oburu, kaito kurudwan mon weak Beryl kagimoroma in a useless woman. No, that one is not right. I'm also his stepmother. You have made a mistake with your husband, burying your husband right in the middle of the compound of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and yet he has also his own children. There are children of Gaudensia there. There are children of Susan there. Those are right women of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga that were left there with their children there in that compound. That they are men who are supposed to be building their homes there before they go and make their own homes. Now, where do they make their home? When that place is being made a cemetery. Eti wale wamekufa huko pembeni wanaletwa kuzikwa kwa compound yao. Wale wamekufa huko pembeni wanaletwa kuzikwa kwa compound yao. Even you are there. When you die, you are going to be brought in Nyamira. Adiambo. Ibeni bro hiki Nyamira. Ibene kato negio kubiteri kumanyo kendi nyoro nokta kubiteri di kigemu kumano nyuomie. Ibro teri di Nyamira. Don't treat Beryl badly because she cannot speak. I will speak for her. And when you have refused to listen to my word, you are going to see it with your own eyes. Because your mother said it. She told me. I've said it. Beryl should be taken to game in a peaceful manner and let us have a good burial there. You can hate me as much as you want, but I've spoken the truth. The way my sister Mary Juma told me to speak the truth. And that's what I've done. Dr. Buru, don't stoop low because of money. Don't be driven by money. Look at the culture and remember that you are having your children and your grandchildren. Will they also be brought to be buried in Nyamira? Ibende kanyi giota Ulaya kama manuoko chande ibro kelo iko Nyamira. Wewe tuko polisi. You cannot just play around with people like that. Will you also bring your children to be buried in Nyamira? Don't treat Beryl as if she cannot have her right. Give Beryl her right. And let her rest in peace that her children are also happy wherever they are. If they like, they can build a home for her. If it's a matter of her not having a house there. Siwajaluo ni kawaida yao wale watajiri. Wanachimba kaburi, wanachimba nyumba yao. Wanajenga kaburi na wanajenga nyumba yao. Do that to Beryl and she will just be very happy. Kama ni nyumba ndio inawasumbua, mjengee nyumba yake. Sasa ile mnataka kuzika yeye, wekeni yeye hata kama ni mwezi mmoja kwa kaburini, ajengewe nyumba. People from game, they have told me very clearly they want their Beryl to be brought back to game. They just had a shock when they are being told that Tari Kauchiel Beryl is being buried in Nyamira, as if she's a small girl. Hiyo kitu daktari Dr. Buru okachai nyathina inge kaka heavy bana ulor karkan kecheyi tije no ketrete ten kecheyi a campaign mi bondo ba make sure ni donji kom